right. Oh, she does.
I could a little while ago. Try it again.
Yes, she does.
Right. He said yes.
Oh, but from the speaker, not from his voice. That's the point.
Yeah, a little closer would be better.
That's right. But you're talking so quietly. Why don't you talk in a your normal speaking, your normal acting?
I will. Now speaking.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Speak loud.
Okay. Now speaking
How's that?
loud.
Can you hear it from the mic, from the speaker?
Louder words.
Louder word. I would say yes. You're much quieter.
Good grief. Good grief, Charlie Brown.
Yeah. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hi everybody. Welcome to Bruce's Garden. I guess I should speak in front of a mic. Welcome to Bruce's Garden, and happy to have you all here on this summer day. And today we're having another episode of Richard Diamond, Private Detective, which I think Jim will mention at the end of the show. The scripts were written by Blake Edwards, who made the Pink Panther movies, among many other famous comedy movies. So I think it'll be very entertaining. Thanks to Aaron, he's not here, I guess, because the garden wouldn't be what it is without him. And as we know from, I wasn't able to be at Jeff's lecture, but there are many lectures by noted authors from the neighborhood, and there are musicians, fine artists, and of course actors and theater people up here in Inwood, and so we're glad to have a chance to perform out here. And can't think of anything else. But normally I start with a magic trick. So would you help me with a magic trick? Come on up. Now what I want you to do is, you'll notice that I have a deck of cards here, and if you saw, I was shuffling them while we were talking. I can shuffle some more if you like. It's not that important, but shuffle to make sure they're all completely shuffled. And they're mixed up. Some are face up, some are face down. So we're going to, now I just have to tell you that, I think I've mentioned this in previous magic events that I've done, that you know how with psychics they say that objects sort of take on some of the soul of the people who owns them, and like combs, things like that. And I suspect very strongly that that's true for my cards as a magician, and I swear my cards often play tricks on me. They're real jokers, and sometimes they play games with me, and sometimes they make the magic tricks not work right. But I'm hoping that this time the deck of cards will play a trick on me. So, what I would like you to do, I'm going to look away. I'd like you to pick any face-up card. I'm not going to look. My eyes are closed. Take one face-up card. You got it? Show it to everybody. I'm not looking. Okay? All right? Put it face down. There, I'm blind. I can't see a thing. It's face down inside the deck. Right? Is it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So then, if you mix them up, not only do I not know what card it is, I certainly don't know where she put it. And it was face down in the deck, right? So let's see if we can find. Let's see if the deck will show over. There it is. And oh look. By golly, there's only one card that's face up in the whole deck. Not counting the ones I dropped on the floor. Is this your card?
Yes.
There you go. Not bad. Thank you. Even if you drop cards. That's right. Well, see, sometimes it still plays a trick on me when it can. So there you go. All right. So we are all set to start the show. Get this out of the way. And let's begin.
I've heard that Ethel Merman went into the hills of Goon Ranch to study with a yogi. She was throwing all her possessions away. There were crowds who cheered her as she went. I don't guess she'll be coming back soon to do her radio show that was supposed to be in this time slot. Since we don't have anything better to do, we might as well listen to this. Richard Diamond starring Fred Matchner in The Man with a Scar.
Diamond Detective Agency, the Milton Borough of Homicide.
Oh, I'll have to talk to Milton about that.
Oh, hi, Helen.
Hi, darling. What are you doing?
Playing canasta.
Who's that?
Oh, just me and that Japanese beetle I found hiding in my bills.
Japanese beetle?
Yeah.
And you're playing canasta?
Well, what do you expect us to do? I'm tired. He just finished giving me my judo lesson. I don't think you believe me.
Oh, sure I do. Who's winning?
I am. He can't speak English. Besides, I make up the rules.
Uh-huh. Am I going to see you tonight?
Well,
You what?
I don't know. Something just came into my office.
Client?
I don't know. Here comes another one.
On what?
Beats me. They're pretty strange. Hey, where'd you leave your saucer, fellas? Maybe they're shills for the beetle. I'll call you back.
Bye.
Bye. Now, what can I do? Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, that was a peach, Salvador. Now pick him up. Drag him over to the chair.
Sure thing, Uki. He certainly is very unconscious.
He seems to be. See if you can revive him, Salvador.
A pleasure. Would you mind holding my nuts, Uki? I don't want to break his jaw by accident.
Ah, such a nice man you are. So considerate. I'd be happy to hold your knucks for you, Salvador.
Diamond. 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 He is very out.
Well, here, Salvador. Try this pitcher of water. Wait, I'll remove the gladiolas.
I felt like I was lying in the middle of a crowded sink, and someone had piled all the dishes on my head. They turned on the faucet, and I floated up with a dirty coffee cup and looked around. I treaded water and squinted through my dewy eyeballs at two of the ugliest dishwashers I had ever seen.
Look, he's twitching.
See, Salvador? He's just a little lazy. How do you feel, Diamond?
Oh,
Let us know when things start making sense.
what's going on? What happened?
He's confused.
Yeah, I think maybe you slapped him too hard.
Uki, I take that as an insult. You know how careful I am.
I apologize, Salvador.
Thank you.
Hey, how'd you monkeys get in here anyway?
He sounds like he's collected most of his marbles.
Looks like a complete recovery, Uki.
I want to know what this is all about.
Obliged man, Salvador.
Sure.
but keep him with us.
Naturally.
Hey, wait a minute. Ow! Oh.
That's enough, Salvador. That's enough. Can you hear me, Diamond? Ah, he's gonna be obstinate. I don't think he likes it. Belt him across the ears. He'll listen.
He's nodding his head. I guess he don't want to open his mouth and just let the blood out.
That's fine. Now listen, Diamond. In a while, you'll get a call from a Mr. Wharton. He'll offer you a job, but you will not take it. Do you understand? Salvador, please see if he understands.
He says he understands, but now he's gone sore in the arm.
Remember, Mr. Wharton, you don't want to work for him.
I think he understands, Uki.
Yeah, but he looks tired from the strain.
He certainly does. Look at those stark circles under his eyes.
Well, put the man to sleep, Salvador.
Certainly. Good night.
Mr. Diamond. Mr. Diamond, can you hear me, Mr. Diamond?
Oh, this can get monotonous. Go away, will ya?
Should I call the police, Mr. Diamond?
What? Oh, I expected uglier company.
Can you sit up?
Oh, take a crack at it. I'll bet your name's Warden.
Why, that's right. How did you know?
Get out of here.
But I want to talk to
I
you.
just had one long conversation. It was too one-sided. Now go on. My health is doubtful, but it's fun to have around for company.
Maybe $500 would pick you up?
Mine was for a while, but I don't like to waste that kind of money on funerals.
$750?
So they lined the coffin with velvet.
How about $1,000?
You're beginning to make a short life sound practical.
If you do the job successfully, there'll be another $1,000.
You just bought yourself a corpse. Let me wash up. Talk some more. I can hear you.
It's my son, Roger. He thinks he killed a man.
He thinks? What do you want me to do? Find out for sure so we can brag about it?
Ever heard of a John Alter?
Oh, sure. Walt Levinson sent him up 5 years ago on a manslaughter rap.
Well, he doesn't like it up there, and he'd like to get out.
I don't blame him. What's this got to do with your son?
I'm chairman of the parole board. Oh, you look much better now, Mr. Diamond.
Oh, you're the chairman of the parole board.
Yes. Some of Alter's friends promised to keep quiet about my son if I let Alter go free when he comes up before the parole board next week.
And you think maybe your son was framed?
Yes. About a month ago, he met a girl in Florida. Her name is Lenore Brown, and she's a friend of Altler's. When Roger went to pick up the Lenore girl at her apartment, he found her struggling with some man.
Well, that happened.
It looked like he was trying to kill her. There was a gun on the floor, and she called to Roger for help. He picked up the gun and shot the man. She told Roger he had killed him and that he must get out. When we went back, they were both gone. About a month later, some of Alter's friends got in touch with me.
They'd forget about the killing if you let Alter out of Sing Sing.
That's right.
You know, I don't remember reading anything about it in the paper.
You're the first one outside of Altler's and his friends to know anything about it. You see, they say they've hidden the corpus delicti, so there was no report of the murder.
You think maybe they staged the killing, put blanks in the gun, and after your son beat it, the dead man walked out under his own steam?
That's what I want you to find out.
The man your son thought he killed, what does he look like?
Oh, dark hair, rough-looking man, with a scar from his nose to his chin. If my son is innocent, I want you to bring the parties responsible to justice.
Amen.
Here's a check for $1,000.
Thank you.
If you find the girl and prove my son innocent, there will be another $1,000 in your pocket.
I'll sew up the holes. Thanks, Mr. Warden. I'll start right away.
Goodbye, Mr. Diamond. You can reach me at the Wentworth Hotel. I'm staying there until this matter gets cleared up.
Well, I won't get in touch with you unless I find something. The guys that worked me over are pretty set in their ways. There's no sense in your tripping over a lot of dead bodies. Well, I grabbed a pack of Camels and looked at the $1,000 check and thought about the warning the two bruise artists had given me. Decided it was a toss-up. If I spent the $1,000 like I knew I would, I'd wish I was dead anyway. I left the building, grabbed a cab to talk to my good friend, Lieutenant Walt Levinson, at the 34th Precinct. 10 minutes later, when I walked into the squad room, I spotted Sergeant Otis looking like an advertisement for a sour stomach.
Well, Richard Diamond, Private Sleuth.
Sergeant Otis, Private Sloth.
Huh?
Look it up. S-L-O-T-H.
I will.
Under S.
I know.
The three-toed variety, and get your uniform pressed, won't you? It looks like you've been hanging out in a taffy machine.
Oh.
Well, hello, Rick. Hey, you must get tired changing your face every day. Somebody shove you around again?
Yeah, I've been catching up on my patty cake. Tell me, Walt, did you ever know a girl named Lenore Brown?
Yeah, sure. John Alter's expense account. They used to hold hands before I sent him up.
You know where I can find her?
Alter's still got her staked out. When he gets out, he's going to come back and dig up his claim. You better forget about it. She's got the antidote for lonely nights. But some of Alter's boys are protecting it.
I know. They gave me a pep talk this afternoon.
Then listen to him. It's better watching the game from the bench.
You never can tell. I might make a score.
Well, you're outweighed, outclassed, and liable to be outlived. But she used to work on the Black Swan in Florida. We heard Alter was trying to get a parole. She came to New York to be close to him.
Any line on her here in town?
No, but if you're seeing Alter, you might spot her on a visitor's day.
Then I'm off to see the warden.
Well, Rick, how are you? It's been a long time.
I know a lot of people who wouldn't like to hear that, Warden. How are you?
Fine. What's on your mind?
I hear Johnny Alter's been having company. I'd like to take a look at her.
Oh, Miss Brown. Well, I can't blame you.
I just want to spot her, see where she goes.
You can't miss. If she walked through the yard, there'd be a jailbreak tomorrow.
What time are visiting hours?
Well, if she's seeing Alter today, she should be downstairs right now. Like to take a look?
Uh-huh.
I'll take you down.
Good.
There she is, sitting at the end table, talking to Alter.
Yeah, now I know why Alter needs a lot of money. She's wearing enough mink to carpet Radio City.
You should get a load of her on a warm day.
Listen, the coat doesn't stop me. She'd show up if she was wearing a tent. How long has she got with Alter?
About another 5 minutes.
Okay. I hung around by the big gray buildings until she came out. She walked over to a long white convertible and got in. I decided to let her buy me a new fuse, so I walked over to the car. Going into town?
Oh, back up 3 feet and let you know.
3, okay.
Mm-hmm. Your tailor couldn't do all of that. Get in. Visiting?
Oh yeah, the warden's an old friend.
How many years do you know him?
Baby, I've been going home every night all my life.
Every night.
Well, almost.
What do you do with the almost?
It depends. Everybody likes something different.
You must get tired thinking of new ideas.
Oh, I don't think much. It's more fun being surprised. Hey, what's the idea?
Surprise!
Oh yeah, a nickel-plated surprise. Look, baby, you don't have to pull a gun. If I'm getting fresh, I'll get out and walk.
You'll sit right there, Diamond.
Name dropper.
Mm-hmm.
Expecting company.
Mm-hmm. And you've met them before, honey.
Well, that's nice. I wouldn't want you to get stuck with the introduction. Hey, are those your friends driving up?
Should be. Now coiled real still. They'll only shoot you this time.
When a gal's got a gun, when a gal's got a gun, you don't stand much of a chance unless he's got her mind on something else. This one did. And when she looked up in the rearview mirror to make sure it was one of her boys, I tagged her. My two playmates were just pulling up when I jumped out of the car.
There he is, Uki. He slugged Lenore. She's out cold.
Well, shoot him, Salvador. Shoot him.
Before we continue with Richard Diamond, private detective, here are some important facts.
More people smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
Yes, more people smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
Another reason is mildness, proven mildness. In a coast-to-coast test of hundreds of people who smoked only Camels for 30 days, noted throat specialists reported not one single case of throat irritation due to smoking Camels.
Make your own Camel 30-day test, the sensible, thorough test. Not just a sniff of the old tobacco, not just a puff of smoke. Only by day in, day out smoking can you discover how well a cigarette agrees with your throat.
Smoke Camels for 30 days and see how mild Camels are, pack after pack, week after week. See why more people smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
How mild can a cigarette be? Make the Camel's 30-day test and you'll see. Smoke Camels and see.
Now back to Richard Diamond, Private Detective, starring Fred Matzner.
There he goes. Get him, Salvador.
He's around here somewhere, Uki.
I was running through the trees then and I could hear Salvador behind me falling all over himself. I pulled my gun and thought about waiting for him, but I had another idea. I stopped and listened.
He's gotta be here somewhere, Uki.
Come on, we'll spread out, Salvador.
They were behind me and both of them were looking now, so I cut off to my left and headed back to the highway. The cars, they were about 100 yards down the road and I used my last lung getting there. Lenore was still unconscious. So, I climbed into the white convertible with the unconscious nylons and drove off. I'd been driving for about 15 minutes when I noticed something lying on the seat next to me. It was her purse. She didn't wake up when I grabbed it. Doing a rubbish job at 80 miles an hour isn't easy, but there wasn't much of interest anyway, just a little black book. I needed a gimmick, so I stuck the book in my pocket. Put the purse back on the seat just as she started to come around.
Oh,
Well, now, that's it, baby. Sit up and look at the scenery.
how did you get here? Where's Uki and Salvador?
Playing Peter Pan. Jaw hurt.
Yes, you heal.
Well, play rough and you get hurt. Where do I take you?
My apartment, I guess.
I drove her to her place on Park Terrace West and walked her to the door. She looked at me like a hungry person eyeing a French pastry, and her mouth slipped down to her shoelaces when I gave her a peck on the cheek and left her standing with an old front doorknob in her hand. I went back to the office and took out her little black book. There were lots of names, and some of them I knew. Uki, and after it, likes his work. And Salvador, and after his name, has own gun. And oh yes, Richard Diamond too. I never did figure out what the 3 stars were for, but 3 other names and addresses put me in second gear. One was in the village, another down by the East River, and the last was somewhere in Inwood. All of them were set up for a dead man who wanted to make himself scarce. I wanted to talk with Warden before I started hunting, so I called him at the Wentworth.
Did you find out anything, Mr. Diamond?
No, well, not yet. Look, Mr. Warden, you said the man I'm looking for, he had a scar, huh?
Oh yes, from his nose to his chin.
All right, well, thanks. Maybe I'll call you tomorrow.
I hope you clear this thing up in a hurry.
Yeah, so do I. I want to get my nerves untangled. I took the easy address first, grabbed a cab, and 30 minutes later I was walking down the steps of a shabby little dive on the east side of Greenwich Village.
You want something, Matt?
Yeah, a pound of egg noodles. Sorry, where am I? Yeah, a pound of egg noodles, just sweep them off the floor. You know anybody named Lenore?
Sure, Lenore Brown. She comes in here about once a week and listens to the kid at the piano. Now, why would a classy dame like that go out with him? He don't play that piano so good.
You ever seen a guy with her, a rough-looking guy with a scar from his nose to his chin?
Nah, she always does a single.
Okay, thanks. You've been swell. I walked out, got back in the cab, and marked off Greenwich Village in the little black book. The second address, down by the East River. Tonight was black, the fog had rolled in, staked out a claim all the way to the Hudson. I stopped cold and looked down at two gleaming eyes, like two pieces of polished glass, shining in the glare of the dim street lamp. Hey, steady, boy, steady, steady.
Hold it, Lucifer.
Yeah, hold it, Lucifer.
He won't hurt you, mister, unless I tell him to.
Well, think about it for a little while, will ya? I'm a poor substitute for horse meat.
What do you want?
You know Lenore Brown?
You a cop?
Seamus.
Beat it, Lucifer.
Yeah. Thanks, pal. I couldn't hold my breath much longer.
You can always come up on the porch.
Thanks.
You looking for Lenore Brown, huh?
Yeah, you know her?
I met her. My wife works for her.
Is your wife in?
Yeah. Easter, come here. Some private dick wants to talk to you. She's Miss Brown's private maid.
Yeah?
Your husband tells me you work for Miss Brown.
Yeah, what's she done?
She got many friends?
Men friends?
Yeah. You know a man with a scar?
I know lots of them.
No, but I'm asking Esther.
Well, sure, I know lots of them.
Well, I mean somebody who Miss Brown knows.
What do you mean by that, mister?
Look, I really don't know anybody with a scar now. You better beat it.
Yeah, get moving. Let's talk about these men with scars.
No, grow up.
Well, he looked rough enough to cut my windpipe. I wanted someplace to pour my coffee down in the morning. So I got out of there fast and headed for the last address in the little black book, uptown in Inwood. The place was on one of those narrow, dark streets that looked like the inside of a grave. A sign above the door read Inwood Farm. So I pushed open the door and went in. If I didn't find the man with the scar here, I was out on 2 strikes. There's a little restaurant on the bottom floor of a 2-story building. A quiet waiter slipped up and showed me to a booth. He shoved a menu in my hand and disappeared before I could ask him anything. The place was empty except for an old couple sitting near the door. The waiter said something to them. They looked quickly over at me and then they left in a hurry. The room was completely empty now. Even the waiter had disappeared. I looked up at a flight of stairs at the far end of the room. A pair of very healthy ankles came into view, and they were holding up a pair of legs that ran my blood pressure up to 190 again. I eased my gun out and held it under the table. She turned the corner and started down toward my booth like a loose snake in a rabbit.
Mind if I sit down?
Well, it's your party.
Shame on you. Don't you know it's not nice to pilfer a lady's handbag? Now Lenore will have to spank.
Looks like the last address paid off.
If you buy shrouds, it did.
Where's the guy young Wharton was supposed to have killed?
Upstairs. But he's very unsociable, hates long conversation.
I only need a couple of lines.
He can't even do that. He likes to keep on breathing.
The old man figures Alter framed his son. He's not going to let your boyfriend out of Sing Sing until he finds the man with the scar.
Think he can do it better than you did?
I found him.
Was it worth dying for?
I don't know. I can tell you better after I talk to him.
Mama's gonna have to spank sooner than she expected. Come on in, boys.
Well, 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 look who's here. Mama's two big idiots out collecting blood. Where are your buckets?
He's bitter, Uki.
Peasant.
You've met Uki in Salvador before, haven't you?
Yeah, the end of a fist.
We want to show you the town.
I know the beats.
I'll bet you've never seen it from the bottom of the East River.
No, but if you put on a bathing suit, I might buy the idea.
It's too bad we'll never make the beach together. I'd like to show you the sights. Boys, you better help Mr. Diamond out of the booth. I think he's stuck. You know how it is. The boys like to keep moving.
Sure. So do I. I shot once and caught Uki in the stomach, and I dumped the table over on Salvador. He grabbed like he was going to waltz with it and went down on his back. I didn't even have time to get up. I just shot him through the table. Lenore was out of the booth fast and running for the stairs.
Look out, Tony! Tony, look out!
I caught up with her at the foot of the stairs, and as she started up, I saw him, standing on the upper landing, scar and all, meaning gun in his hand.
Oh!
He missed me, but nailed her halfway up. She spun around and fell all over me. With both of us down, he was in a good spot to finish the job. But my arm hit the lower post of the staircase, swung me right into line. I just rested my elbow on the banister and let him have it. Should have kept your nose up, mister. Bad landing washes you out. Walt. Ambush. Tell me, did Wharton's son identify the man with the scar?
Yeah, he was the one he thought he killed.
Uh-huh. But the old man's feeling pretty good.
They just left. He's happier than Otis on payday.
Say, who was the guy with the scar?
Sheepwood. Record. Name of Lucio.
Man and Alter had him hidden out in that place so he wouldn't be seen and, you know.
I don't think you're funny, Diamond.
What's the matter, Otis?
What do you want? Wow, head.
I looked it up, the three-toed variety.
Oh?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I called him a sloth.
Yeah, a sloth. You should see the picture in the dictionary. It's an animal.
Well?
It's funny looking with 3 toes on each foot.
Well?
And it's noted for its laziness.
Okay, Walt. Give poor Otis a break.
You want to give Otis a break?
Well, listen, I gotta see a lady about a dog. Bye.
It's all good.
Oh, Rick, you could have been killed.
Little old me.
Was there a woman involved?
Helen.
Oh, don't Helen me. Tell me about her. Was she pretty?
Pretty.
Well, I'm only a little bit jealous.
Well, don't be. She had one thing that was wrong.
What was that?
She had long blonde hair that hung all the way down to the floor.
But that sounds beautiful.
Yeah, but it was her mustache.
Oh,
Better sing something, huh?
I think you'd better.
What would you like?
Anything that will make up for that last remark.
I thought it was pretty clever.
Just sing.
Okay, how about this? Maybe I'm right, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm weak, and maybe I'm strong. But nevertheless, I'm in love with you. Maybe I'll win and maybe I'll lose. Maybe I'm in for crying the blues. But nevertheless, I'm in love with you. Somehow I know at a glance the terrible chances I'm taking. Fine at the start, but left with a heart that is breaking. Maybe I'll live a life of regret. Maybe I'll give much more than I get. But nevertheless, I'm in love with
That's better, Rick. I'll bet she really did have pretty hair.
Oh, I guess so, but she kept it all rolled up on her head.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I like yours better.
I wear mine up.
Yeah, you've seen me with your hair down.
Rick?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The makers of Camels deems it a privilege to send free cigarettes each week to hospitalized servicemen and veterans. This week's Camels goes to Veterans Hospital in Topeka, Kansas, and the Veterans Hospital in Bronx, New York, U.S. Army Percy Jones General Hospital, Battle Creek, Michigan, and U.S. Naval Hospital, Portsmouth, Virginia. More than 194 million Camels have now been sent to servicemen, servicewomen, and veterans. Now, until next week, enjoy Camels. I always do.
Today's show was adapted and directed by Fred Matzner from a script by Blake Edwards. Yes, Blake Edwards, who wrote and directed the great comedies of The Pink Panther and the Clouseau sequels. Our cast has been Rick Diamond, Fred Matzner, Ellen and the Warden, Jenna Westwood, Wolfie Daly Gannison, Salvador Grant Fleming, Walt Levinson, and the announcer, Jim Addis, that's me. Otis, Pete Elkine, Morton and the waiter, Lourdes Franco, Lenore Katrina Suarez, that was me. And Cliff Elkine. Esther and the other announcer, Keena Gannison. Other parts were played by members of the cast.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We do have a show planned for September 14th. Same, it's Sunday too, like usual. So if you're around, you're welcome.
Refreshments
Yep.
and snacks.
Refreshments and snacks.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I hope it came out. Sound came out okay.